Hello and welcome to the Gilded Balloon Sofa Setlist. My name is Michael Redmond. Some of you might know me a little better as Father Stone from the Channel 4 series, Father Ted, in which I hardly said anything. But I'm going to be saying a lot more tonight because I'm comparing this online stream, so if I just did it all night and said I'm fine, that'll be a bit ridiculous. Anyway, I'll explain a little bit what the Gilded Balloon Sofa Setlist is. It's an online variety show, an artist fundraiser, set up by the wonderful Gilded Balloon, who you all know, I'm sure, from their great shows over the years at the Edinburgh Fringe for the last 35 years. And also for the brilliant comedy club in the basement of the Rose Theatre in Rose Street in the centre of Edinburgh, which is obviously closed at the moment, but will be hopefully open again soon, post-lockdown, and we'll be bringing more of the best comedians from all over the world. Now, the Gilded Balloon Setlist is artists from all over the globe. I was going to say all over the world, but globe is a better word. Artists from all over the globe, sort of comedians, storytellers, musicians, and all sorts of shenanigans. They'll be sending in their performances straight into your living room. And most of these artists haven't worked for the last 6 or 7 weeks because of the lockdown. And nobody knows when they're going to be able to work again, because apparently pubs and clubs and things like that will be the last to open once all this lockdown has been finished. You can send your donations generously, if you wouldn't mind, to thegildedballoon.co.uk/donation. Now, all 100% of the donations will go to all these artists, so if you could be generous, that would be brilliant. Now, say I'm your compere for this online stream, and normally when you're comparing a gig, you sort of talk to the people in the front row, which is obviously not possible at the moment because I'm just staring into my phone and four walls. So, but I'm going, for the sake of authenticity, I think I'm going to sort of make it look like an authentic gig and like I'm speaking to somebody in the front row. So here we go. Let's see how it goes. Hey, how you doing? Where are you from? Argentina. Well, you've come a long way. What's your name? Martha. How you doing, Martha? You come a long way for the gig. Fair play to you. Now, Martha, this is a weird coincidence because at the end of this show, we always play the Argentinian national anthem. Not because there's necessarily Argentinians in, but it's just brilliant that you're here, because it just sort of makes it a bit more authentic that there actually is somebody from Argentina, and we've been playing the Argentinian national anthem every week, so that's fantastic. Anyway, welcome to the show, Martha. Who's that? Which is that? Your boyfriend? It's your granny. Must be a little bit awkward. Anyway, never mind. Nice hat, granny, by the way. So there we are. That sort of creates a kind of an authentic atmosphere for you. Get you in the mood for the gig and that kind of thing. Now, I'm going to sort of introduce the first section of the show in a minute. Before I do that, there's something I'd just like to say to you. I wasn't going to mention this, but this is actually quite a momentous day for me, because I've now been sober for over 10 years. Thank you. I mean, I'm still drinking as much as I always did, but I just can't seem to get pissed anymore. Okay, are you ready for the first section of the show? I'll be back after the first section to introduce the second section, and then I'll come on again to say goodbye to you and say that kind of thing. So here we go with the first section of the show. It's going to be brilliant. Enjoy! Let's go!
That was a close one, right? Yeah. Oh, hey everybody. My name's Grant Bouzet, and I'm going to change it up right now with a fun little comedy love song, okay? The reason why is a few days ago, I had this realization that it has been 6 weeks since I've had any form of physical intimacy. So I've been feeling a bit sentimental lately, you know, I'm reminiscing on all these past relationships, and one girl in particular has stood out. My first love, my Jen. And I'm pretty lucky, like we're still in contact, good terms. Whenever I'm in my hometown, Brisbane, we catch up. She even comes to my gigs sometimes. But, you know, relationships in life are like a box of chocolates. Once you're done with that one, you need a new box to smash. And these days I go for dark chocolate, good antioxidants. But anyway, so Jen and I, we parted ways. Mainly because I wanted to move to London for my career and she wanted to stay in Brisbane. And that's okay. But we still have the memories, right? And in those memories, she's still the perfect girl. When I first met you, I couldn't speak. I was scared, my legs were weak. Like I've never seen one before. Yet somehow we grew an instant rapport. So kind, so caring, so sweet. You always leave the bed sheets neat. You changed me more than you planned, from an innocent boy into a full-grown man. Yeah, you spur me, tease me, tell me what to do. You would do anything for me, and I'll do anything for you. I love you, Mom. I love you, Mom. Alright, who saw that coming? I know you did it. You know what? Because this song makes a lot more sense when you know it's about my mom. Don't believe me? Rewind. When I first met you, I couldn't speak. I was scared, my legs were weak. It's like I'd never seen a woman before, literally. And yet somehow we grew an instant rapport. So kind, so caring, so sweet. You always leave the bed sheets neat. You changed me more than you planned, from an innocent boy into a full-grown man. Yeah, you spoil me, tease me, and tell me what to do. But you would do anything for me, and I would do anything for you. I love you, Mom. I love you, Mom. Hey, Mom, can you wash my clothes? Hey, Mom, do you know where my red scarf is? Hey, Mom, how long do I heat this up in the microwave for? Hey, Mom, look, no hands. Hey, Mom, how do you fold a fitted sheet? And the thing you do at breakfast where you make a smiley face out of fried eggs and bacon. I'm a growing adult and I still find it fucking awesome. Sorry for swearing. Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom. Sing it. Hey, Mom. Go on. Hey, Mom. You're at home. No one cares. Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom. Louder. Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom. Why didn't you tell me about all the things I'd miss that you do? I'm living alone on the other side of the world. But don't worry, Mom, you're still my perfect girl. Love you, Mom.
Hi there, how's it going? My name's Christopher. Doing fine. I'm on my daily walk here with my 15-week-old son. Do you want to say hi, Eli? There you go. But camera shy, man. People say he's got my smile. Shit, there's like some people pulling up there. You're having a good quarantine. As a comedian, all my gigs are kind of dried up because all the comedy clubs are shut. The only person I'm entertaining is a 15-week-old son. At first, I thought it would be a lot different to performing to a drunk Saturday night audience. But to my disbelief, it's pretty much the same thing, really. They both love fart jokes like a lot. The only difference is that Ollie Boy's a worse off heckler, do you know what I mean? Because if he doesn't like a joke, he'd cry, pause it on me, and poop his nappy all at the same time. Do you know what I mean? Like, how do you even put that heckle down? And the only other difference is that if my son actually sleeps through my set, I'm actually quite glad about that, because it means it's nap time. I think some people are kind of struggling with the lockdown and stuff like that, but I feel like being a new dad's kind of prepared me for full lockdown, do you know what I mean? Because it's like all your favourite bars and restaurants are shut. You can't see any of your pals. I mean, I That's pretty much my life for the last 3 months. There's no change there. No difference. Aye, the annoying thing...
2 meters, mate.
Sorry. It's hard to kind of keep your optimism through all this. Do you know what I mean? Because every day is the exact same. It kind of feels like Groundhog Day. You wake up, eat breakfast, you make your bed. Like, what's the point making your bed in the morning, man? I know there's one person who's optimistic in all this, and that is Mystic Meg. If you don't know who Mystic Meg is, during all this pandemic we're going through, man, she is still writing daily horoscopes. Like, I don't know, bit of an optimistic mood considering we're going through the exact same every single day. Who is that horoscope for, man? Do you know what I mean? There's no mystery to the day. Like, who's waking up in the morning going like, what does the day hold for me? What could happen? Am I going to meet the love of my life during a pandemic? It's like really specific horoscopes as well, man. Like, so many economies and industries are getting furloughed. How is the horoscope industry not getting furloughed at the moment? It's the exact same shit every single day, man. I mean, I could easily write my own horoscopes, mate. For anyone, mate. I mean, if you're a Sagittarius, mate, you'll find the love of your life in either the pharmaceutical industry, the retail industry, or the courier service. That's the 3 places where you're going to find the love of your life. And also, avoid Libras or any other person with a star sign. Whoop. Hey, fucking sleeping through this shit, ain't you? Thanks, guys, for listening to my rant. Much appreciated. Hope you're all keeping safe, and hopefully see you soon. Gotta say goodbye, Eli. Oh, he's asleep. Typical.
Hi there everyone, how are you? My name is Laurie Black. Thank you for having me at Sofa Setlist. I'm in my bedroom. Sorry, it's not a sofa. So I'm going to sing you a song from my Fringe show that I performed last year. It's called Space Cadet, and it is all about being the first woman on the moon, right? Because believe it or not, there have been 12 men on the moon and not 1 woman. Shock, horror, gasps, annoyance. So this is my space feminism first woman on the moon song. You might recognise me a little bit more if you imagine me being painted fully green, because that is what I did for the show every day for 3 weeks. Yes, I'm fine, thanks for asking. So I'm going to play you a song live now from my little synthesizer and my drum machine. So take it away, let's do it. One small step for womankind, backwards in high heels. One giant leap for womankind, sisterhood stratosphere. Oh, sisters never fear. So I'm gonna be the first woman on the moon, breaking patriarchal rule, gate crashing the most exclusive gentleman's club in the world, and it's not even in the world. You know what? I'm gonna be number 13. So forget Adam, I'm Eve, and I'll do it all whilst menstruating. I'll be the woman in the moon, on a sow that jumps over the moon. I'll be naked like Lady Godiva, a queen, a lover, a warrior, a mother. I'll make my mark, but I'll be paid less for it. Girl next door, hooker, whore. Is it 'cause I have a vagina? Yes, I did just rhyme the words Godiva and vagina. You're welcome, feminism! One small step for womankind, backwards in high heels. One giant leap for womankind, sisterhood stratosphere. Oh, sisters never fear. And you can't be oppressed when there's no atmosphere. You can't be held down when there's a sixth of the gravity. be oxygen on the moon, right? But now there's estrogen. So one small step for womankind, backwards in high heels. One giant leap for womankind, sisterhood stratosphere. Oh, sisters never fear, and on the moon it's always full, so there will be blood. And when you wear moon cups, they're sometimes full, so there will be blood. This is normally where the mosh pits happen, so please do feel free to start a mosh pit on your sofa right now. Let's go. I wonder if you can see this. Here we go. Oh. Thank you all very much. My name is Laurie Black. You can find that song and others online. Just search for my name on Spotify. And I've just released a graphic novel of the show as well, if you missed it. Keep on supporting the arts and performers and fringe performers, because it is literally what is getting us all through these crazy times right now. Thank you so much, and see you on the moon very soon. Love you all. Bye.
Hello, good evening. Very nice to be here. Thank you very much, Karen and Katie at the Gilded Balloon, for giving me this opportunity to perform. It's my absolute pleasure. Normally at the Gilded Balloon, we perform to audiences of sizes between 50 and several hundred people, and I am performing in my office for you guys today. They say that in your career you play your office twice, once on the way up and once on the way down. Well, I'm pleased to let you all know that this is my first time. So let's see how it goes. And I imagine many of you are in self-isolation or quarantine or lockdown. For me, this has been like having ordered a package on Amazon and being told to wait indefinitely from the 16th of March to who knows when. But make sure you're at home, because we don't want to miss you. So what have I been up to in my time in self-isolation? Well, one of my passions are accents of the United Kingdom, and also I love languages, and what I've done is combined both of those passions and come up with foreign languages in British regional accents. So I speak Italian fluently. I learnt it when I was younger, watching Italian television. I used to love watching the adverts because I didn't really know what they were trying to sell me until I saw the product. The content was irrelevant. For example, che buona questa pasta. Sì, amore, questa pasta è buonissima. Ma che buona questa pasta. Samsung. The perfume adverts were completely bizarre. Babbo, portamelo zo. Ma perché mandare lì? Forse c'è un gallo. Un gallo, no, una mucca. Chanel. So I'm fluent in one other language, and now I'm trying to speak German, but with a West Country accent. Guten Tag. Mein Name ist Stefano Paolini. Ich bin ein stand-up comedian and voice-over Künstler. French with a Brummie accent. Bonjour, je m'appelle Stefano Paolini. Je suis un stand-up comedian et voici l'artiste. Japanese with a Yorkshire accent. Konnichiwa! Watashi no namae su Stefano Paolini. Watashi wa un apo comedian of Itobosuba. Zulu with a Scouse accent. Sawi Buna, Igamalani Stefano Paolini. I'm a Nozo Malaya Ovele Makasheli. Spanish with a Glaswegian twist. Hola, mio hombre es Stefano Paolini. Muy soy una mala linguista. And relearning Italian, but with a Northern Irish accent. Buongiorno, io mi chiamo Stefano Paolini. È un piacere di essere qua con voi oggi. Grazie mille. Guys, thanks very much for giving me this opportunity. Big shout out to all the audience at the Gilded Balloon, and I hope to see you very soon at a live show indeed. See you later on. Thanks very much.
Hello, welcome back to the second segment of the show. That was brilliant, wasn't it? The first section of the show. The second section of the show is going to be just as good, I can assure you. Now, a lot of people, not just comedians and performers, but a lot of people have been complaining sort of that, sorry, just a bit of an itchy nose there, that during this lockdown, one of their main complaints is that they haven't been able to get their hair cut. I personally don't have a problem with that at all because I don't really go to hairdressers. As you can see, I cut my hair myself. Now, there's nothing against hairdressers as individuals. It's the small talk you have to do in hairdressers that I can't really handle, because you have this stranger snipping around your ear for 15 minutes and you have to do all the small talk. And if you don't do small talk, it's just silence, which is even more tense, isn't it? So occasionally if I'm in a hairdresser's and the hairdresser says to me something like, so you're not working today? I just suddenly jump up and say, oh shit, I forgot, and strum out of the hairdresser, still wearing the cape. Wander around pretending I'm a Time Lord. It's brilliant. Now, as you can see, I do have quite a lot of hair, and I imagine some of you are probably looking at me now and thinking, how come his eyebrows are dark and the rest of his hair grey? I don't really know, to be honest with you. I can't exactly go to my doctor and say, why my eyebrows dark and the rest of my hair grey. He'll say, I don't know, get out of my surgery, you lunatic. I don't know why your eyebrows are dark and the rest of your hair grey. Not that it's an issue in my life, you know. I don't wake up in the morning fretting about the fact that my eyebrows are dark and the rest of my hair grey. I just get on with my life. There's more important things, isn't there? There's wars and refugees and famines. The fact that my eyebrows are dark and the rest of my hair grey. In the greater scheme of things, it's not really that important, is it? To be honest with you, I don't know why you bothered bringing it up in the first place. So it remains a mystery. I don't know. The only thing I can think of is that my eyebrows don't worry about things as much as the rest of my hair. As you can see, they don't give a shite. Not worried about world affairs or global warming or I don't know, whether yakult is good for you or not. Anyway, before I start the second story, I should tell you they're not actually eyebrows at all. They're the spare moustaches. So we're going to go with the second section of the show in a minute, but one important thing to tell you first, that our lovely people, our lovely friends at Innocent Gun have donated an entire crate of beer to one lucky donor. And it'll be delivered to your door. You won't even have to get up off your sofa. If you're watching it on a sofa, that is. You don't have to watch it on a sofa if you don't want to. You can watch it in an armchair or on a beanbag or in the ground or stand, or do what you like anyway. As long as you're watching, that's the main thing. But they've donated an entire crate of beer to one lucky donor, which will be delivered to your door. And all you have to do is make a donation and sign up on the Gilded Balloon mailing list, which is noted down below. But alternatively, you can also take a selfie of yourself watching the Sofa Set List at hashtag Sofa Set List and tag us at Gilded Balloon. Okay, so here we go with the second section of the show. Once again, don't forget all your donations, generous if you could, to gildedballoon.co.uk/donations. Here we go with the second section of the show, which is going to be just as good. Let's go!
Hello, my name's Will. I'm from middle-class West London, Hammersmith specifically. I've been self-isolating away from coronavirus for 3 weeks now, which has given me a lot of time to ponder some questions, like, could I ever write a rap? Empty from the top down when I look across town. Living in a compound, city is on lockdown. Trying to contain all the sickness inside, but I gotta be letting it out, that's why I'm spitting these rhymes. Had a lot of thoughts in self-isolation, like could I ever be the next rhyme sensation? What an ambition, I'm posh and from Britain, but to ponder my vision, here's some tosh that I've written. I'm intergalactic and Mr. Fantastic, my lyrics are magic and quick and erratic. My spit is elastic, my liver is plastic, and so fucking hard that my dick's metallic. I'm whipping a frantic and sinister tactic, I'm ripping the fabric and freaking semantics, and this is a classic, and shit's so dramatic, I'll bury you dead like the flippin' Jurassic. I'm polite, but I still spit a vulgar rap. I'm street, but the street is a cul-de-sac. Posh and gangster, that is my fashion. I've never smoked crack, but I have smoked salmon. For flippin' lyrical rhythm, I've got the rawest appetite. I'm so out of this world, I rub my balls on satellites. My words are even sharper than a fat katana saber, and I'll serve you even faster than a Wagamama's waiter. A man on a mission, while I rap with precision. My dick is so big it needs planning permission. A rapid endeavor, you're about to crack from the pressure. The way I'm shredding shit, it's like a shat in a shredder. I'm the sickest lyricist to ever spit and kick a freestyle. I've got all these whack rappers up on my speed dial. I call them up and I put them to the test. Ring ring, hello, fuck you, I'm the best. They've got no talent, not even a modicum. These rappers are cigarettes, I drag them then stomp on them. I rap for myself and I rap for my sins, and I rap so sick I'll take you out like the bins. Wanna battle me? I'm totally legit. It's one-sided from all angles, Mobius strip. I'm the one they gotta fear, burning the ionosphere. Rappers will never get rid of me, like gonorrhea. Shine like palladium when I'm in the stadium. Rhyming gymnasium inside of my cranium. I'm white and middle class, but I always this pleasure room. So fuck you, I got more bars than Weatherspoons. I won't shelf this biz or grow in stealth than blitz the rap game till it's dead or blow myself to bits. Because every other rapper is a selfish bitch, and I'll make them hot and clammy like a shellfish bisque. I'm a figure skater, you're a shitty faker. You've got lots to prove, like a busy baker. There's never ever been a greater motherfucking innovator, and I'll mash you up like this potato. I'll turn you to slush with the words that I crush. I'm stacking up bars like I'm working in Lush. Think I'm too posh to rap? Well, you're not alone, but I'll scramble your assumptions and make you purists moan. Every word I spit is such a grand appetizer. I am more in demand than fucking hand sanitizer, which is ironic because I'm the lyricist with some of the world's filthiest rhymes at my fingertips. Smash this turbulent facts of the person, the slash of the wax and the pattern is permanent. Rappers the moment get rapidly murdered with dazzling raps that slash to the firmament. Timidly slipping the thingy, clicking no matter how wiggly, vigilant, threatening, quick as spitting the tricks is admitting, you stupid look at the shit that my dick is admitting. So, could I ever be the world's greatest lyricist? I really am quite good at spitting a sweet bar. I think I might need to sound a little less privileged. I'll work on it once I finish this quinoa.
Hi everyone, I'm Juliana Heng from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Anyone here been to Kuala Lumpur before? Great. For those who haven't, don't worry, you did not miss much. We are just the Asian version of Birmingham. I told this joke at UK immigration. After that, I told the immigration officer, "Tara a bit, I'm going round the wrecking." I have autism. Autism happens when one part of the brain grows faster than others. For me, it's my forehead. Well, less of a forehead, more of a 5 head. When I was 5 years old, I have not started speaking. My mom brought me to see a doctor. The doctor said, "Mrs. Heng, your daughter is just like a proton car. The power window to her brain does not work." If you're wondering what a proton car is, it is Malaysia's national car that we are still learning to be proud of. It's been 30 years. The power window still doesn't work. We purposely made it that way so that Singaporeans won't claim it. This joke kills in Singapore. Because of my power window problem, I'm a bit slow. In a room like this, when you all listen to jokes, you will laugh immediately. I will laugh a bit later. Tomorrow. For those who aren't laughing right now, don't worry. Tomorrow, they will be pissing themselves. Speaking about laughter, according to laughteronlineuniversity.com, there are 15 types of laughter ranging from the softest to the loudest. As an autistic, I can only pick up 3 types of laughter. The first one goes like this. Ha 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 ha. That's the real laughter. The second one goes like this. It's the polite laughter, which means you suck, but I pity you. And the third type of laughter goes like this. It's the laughter of UK immigration. People can be unkind at times. I once had a boss who told me, "Juliana, you don't look autistic." I said, "What a coincidence! You don't look like a boss." People also tell me, "Juliana, you have autism, you have no friends." That's not true. I have many friends. A lot of people call me. They all work at Pizza Hut, Domino's, and KFC. As you can tell, I'm already practicing social distancing long before it becomes a government order. People also said, "Juliana, you have autism. Does that mean that you have commitment issues and you're unable to hold down a full-time job?" That's not true. My commitment issues and my job issues has nothing to do with my autism. I'm just a shitty person. People also tell me, "Juliana, you have autism. You must love maths a lot." That's not true. I was an accountant, but I quit. I hate it. It's boring. I am an Asian autistic person who hates maths. People also tell me, "Juliana, you have autism. Does that mean you cannot drive?" That's not true. I am a very conservative driver. My maximum speed limit is only 50 miles per hour on the oncoming lane. To make it better, I'm actually an Uber driver in Kuala Lumpur. Don't worry, the power window to my car works. Uber sent a message to my passengers informing them that I am disabled. I appreciate that, but there's a problem. They did not state what kind of disability I have. Because of that, every time I drive up to my passengers, they will cancel on me when they see me in sunglasses. You guys have been great. Take care and stay safe. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Rob Deering, and yeah, it's a long time since I've had my hair cut. But hey, it's a lockdown. Sometimes in a lockdown things fall by the wayside. But one thing that really shouldn't fall by the wayside in a lockdown is romance. And nothing says romance like a man playing with himself in his bedroom. And tonight, for you, I am that man. This song's called Red Wine with Cheese. Hey baby, I've been checking out your glass. Is that a Rioja? A cheeky little Shiraz? I'll get you another, given half the chance. Cause sure as eggs is eggs, wine leads to romance. I got a large one so we can take our time. Don't worry baby, I'm still singing about the wine. You finished already? Well baby with me that's fine. I'll get us both another. Romance comes after wine. Hey baby, what's that black stuff round your lips? I beg your pardon, yes my consonants are starting to slip too. Should we go get horizontal or have you got other plans? I've got some wine at my place and wine is romance. Man, that taxi ride was fast with lots of bands, but that's great. I, for one, hope this evening never ends. I can't see straight. Now we're kissing, we're already in our pants. This is really gonna happen. Why? Sure as eggs is eggs. Why? I shouldn't have had those eggs. Wine leads to I think I swallowed it back down. Red wine with cheese. Lots of love. Better stop, or the dolphins will come.
Are we on? We're on. Hi, it's Zoe Lyons here, comedian in another world, and in lockdown like most of you, but determined to keep fit and healthy and positive during these slightly odd times. So, you know, a lot of people have been rushing out and buying expensive gym equipment. I'm here to say, you don't need to do that, just use what is available in your house to keep yourself in peak condition. Obviously, before we start the little workout, you're not idiots, but I'm here to remind you it's really important to warm up before you do any sort of exercise. So make myself a nice little cup of tea. That's nice. There's a shot of rum in there as well. I just find it just loosens everything up. Pretty loose now. So, I like to wear a little headband while I'm doing this. It just helps to cover the lobotomy scars. So, what I'm going to suggest we do is some weights, because let's be honest, we've all been doing quite a lot of weights lately. We did 45 minutes outside Co-op the other day, 35 minutes outside Boots, and an hour-long wait to get a prescription. So let's start with weights. And I know a lot of you are homeschooling, which I'm also doing. So let's incorporate the kids in this. So let's start with some gentle work with the children, using them as a weight. Here we go. 1, okay, squat down, and 2, and squat down, and 3. There we go. They love it. They really love it. There we go. Like I said, you don't need expensive gym equipment, and we all know how much certain things are worth in this particular situation. We've discovered that certain items are worth their weight in gold, and gold is quite expensive. So here we go. 2 tins of chopped tomato. Just pull them up and think about chili con carne. That's what I'm doing. Chili con carne, chili con carne, chili con carne, chili con carne, chili con carne. Find that helps. If you haven't got the tomatoes, then the other thing that we've learnt is very valuable and also worth its weight in gold is, of course, the bog roll. Now, that is what I call a clean snatch. Time to sort of relax, guys, get on the floor, do a bit of floor work. And let's be honest, press-ups are kind of hard. And I think in these difficult times, it's really important to be kind to yourself. So what I like to do is give myself a little incentive when I'm doing a press-up, something that'll get me down and back up again. So what I'd love to do is I make it easy for myself by leave it. I put a little biscuit down. So that I have something to aim towards. Here we go, because they're hard, okay? But if there's a biscuit at the end, you'll go for it. Go, biscuit. Biscuit. Get off the biscuit. You bastard. Get off the biscuit. And I'm not showing off, guys, but I'm a pretty big deal in comedy, so I've got my own pool. So you might want to finish off your little routine with a couple of laps. I'm going to dive in. And of course, lockdown is the ideal opportunity to delve into those hobbies that you perhaps always wanted to do. I was never much of a dainty princess as a child, and I always wanted to be a gymnast. And since I've been isolated at home, I've been able to indulge that fantasy somewhat. So I'd like to leave you with my gymnastic prowess, which I've been working on for a few weeks now, and I think you'll be impressed at the daintiness, the sensitivity I bring to the sport. So, without further ado, that's the mount. It's very important, and I've been working on the bars mostly, and it's quite moving. I can believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. It's hard. I believe I can fly one day. Oh my God. I believe I can fly. I'm flying, Daddy. Look at me. I'm flying like an angel. I believe I can touch the sky. Take care, everyone.
Okay, that was brilliant, wasn't it? That's the end of it, I'm afraid. It's all good things have to come to an end, I'm afraid. That's the way it is. But I'd say the Gilded Balloon, we're here every Friday. I think, I'm not sure what time it goes out. Every Friday anyway, the online stream goes out from the Gilded Balloon. We've already done 5, which have been brilliant. This is the 6th one, and hopefully there'll be another 6 more. And keep the donations coming, it's been brilliant. Also left for me to say thank you for watching, and tell all your friends. In fact, tell strangers as well, just shout out your window. I know you can't, social distancing, but just shout out your bedroom window, your sitting room window. Tell them to watch the Gilded Balloon online stream. They'll probably think you're a lunatic, it doesn't matter though, but as long as they watch, that's the main thing. So in the meantime, stay safe, wash your hands, and if you know anybody who isn't washing their hands, wash their hands for them, and stay safe. And hopefully I'll see you post-lockdown. Thanks very much for watching. Come back again next week. See you then. Cheers. Bye-bye.